Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be looking at Drevo, the new attacker within Operation Shadow Legacy. Now, before you hop into Operation Shadow Legacy, all I want to say is this is probably my favorite season so far. Like, when you get your hands on this, it's like we are entering a new universe within Rainbow Six Siege. It's like a Rainbow Six Siege 2. The whole game is going to change from this moment onwards. It's going to be amazing. But today, like I said, we are going to be looking at Drevo specifically. So let's just get this out the way. Drevo is a 2-speed, 2-armor attacker. He comes equipped with a MP7, which comes equipped with a 1.5 times scope, which Bandit does not, however. And as for his other primary weapon, this is the SC3000K. Now, some of you might know this as the F2000 from a game like Modern Warfare 2. So this is what you're gonna see, and I'm telling you, this has the highest DPS on attack. It has the same DPS as the AK-12, the exact same damage, the exact same fire rate as the AK-12. So you are going to see a lot of gunplay come into action with Drevo here within Shadow Legacy. As for his secondary, he does come equipped with the 5.7, which has a built-in suppressor which you cannot take off, and he does hold it with style, so that's another bonus, something similar to how Warden does, but Drevo has his own animation for that. As for his secondary gadget, he has a grenade and a claymore. So yes, you heard that right. He has the same stats as the AK-12 and a grenade and this gadget I'm about to get into. So for his gadget, he has 4. And basically how it works is he has a mini dart gun which you can shoot into any surface. Yes, any surface. It does not need to be soft or reinforced. It can be any surface and it will land and attach. However, you can see here as I move across the barricade, you can see the lines at the top and the bottom. I believe I might get it mixed around here, but basically, so if there's just a dot and 2 lines, it means that it won't land and it will just get destroyed, so it's out of range. When the top line comes, or it might be the bottom, but I think it's the top one. I think it's bottom actually. When the bottom one comes in, that means it will land, but it can only look through one side. If both top and bottom lines come out, it means it can view one side of the wall and the other. So yes, you heard that right. If both lines are up and you shoot it into a soft wall or a reinforced wall, it will view both sides of the wall, front and back. So you can see here how it's kind of switching view, and like I said, if only one line comes out, it will still attach to the wall, so you can use it like a Valkyrie cam to gain intel and not specifically to punch it through a reinforced wall. You can just put it up at the top of a room and use it as intel and not actually have to pierce it through the wall, just use it as intel how Valkyrie would. And you're probably wondering, what does it look like for the enemy team? And this is how it will look. Once the camera is active, it will glow yellow, so it is quite visible. It's not going to be like, people are going to say OP, but you can actually visually see this very easily, and you do hear it very easily come through the wall. However, there's another twist to his gadget. So he will have a taser within his gadget. So once it pierces through the reinforced wall or soft wall, you can then tase one thing. So it's like a Valkyrie cam that can go through reinforced walls or soft wall, and then we'll have a twitch laser that I believe has infinite range and can destroy most stuff as you'd expect, like Kaid, Bandit, Jaeger, just all the ordinary stuff. Maestro, I don't think it destroys the Maestro. I'm not too sure though. It might open it, but I think from testing it didn't do anything to Maestro. I'd have to double check though. But yeah, so this is a 2-speed, 2-armor attacker, which basically has the same stats as AK-12. An attacking Valkyrie mixed in with a twitch, and is also slightly a hard breach intel operator. So he is going to be a really good operator. I can actually see him being played in Pro League in terms of how good he is going to be. And yes, he does have 4 of them. And yes, he does have 4. So he is going to have a lot of these. I'd recommend using at least one specifically for intel, for flank watching, and the other 3 you can use specifically to get it on a wall and then shoot any gadgets on the inside. So let me put a situation in your head. You see a mirror on one wall, but there's a wall that's parallel to it. You then shoot your dart into the wall that's parallel to it, or like behind it, shoot it through, and then be able to shoot the mirror from behind. Or if the wall is to the side, you can shoot it in that wall and then shoot the mirror. There's going to be lots of play. I think he's going to be very long to learn. I think he does have a really high skill ceiling, but once you reach the top, he is going to be really good. So there is a lot to get in with Zero here, also known as Sam Fisher. He's got gunplay, he has grenades. I think I guarantee you he will be nerfed. They're either going to take away his grenades, or they're going to make it so he has 3 of his gadget instead of 4. That's my prediction on what they're going to do with him. Other than that, he is a really good operator, like I've already explained. And another bonus to it, okay, like I've explained, it goes through walls and so on. So you're probably visualizing in your head that it goes through walls. Yes, it goes through walls, but it also goes through floors. So yes, you could be underneath, shoot it upwards, and then switch the view upwards, and then shoot any gadgets there. So there will be maybe a bit of vertical play here. You can also do it the other way around. You can be on top, shoot downwards, and then maybe shoot the mirror on sight. So instead of playing vertical, actually opening up the floor and then shooting the mirror, you could just shoot your dart in there and then tase it with your dart gun, or whatever the gadget is called. But remember, it's not only about tasing the gadgets. Once you shoot it into the floor, you can view downwards into the basement, or you can view upwards into the lobby, depending where you shoot it. So you can keep switching view from above and below, and if it's on a wall, you can keep switching the views between the front of the wall or the back of the wall. So it does provide lots and lots of intel. As for the defenders, I do believe the gadget is going to be very easy to see if it's in a wall, but if you are specifically using it for intel, you can probably get it hidden somewhere high up and just use it as intel. But yeah, that is pretty much Zero in a nutshell. So you guys, when you get your hands on him, he's going to be amazing. So I hope you enjoyed today's video about Zero, just a quick short video on how he works. If you haven't seen the chalet video, I recommend you see that, the before and after basically, and everything to expect within Shadow Legacy is also up. So there's some patch notes and maybe a Maverick buff. You guys are going to have to see that video. So yeah, much love. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and goodbye.